Good morning, ladies. Hello, hello. All right, let's make sure this is as loud as it can go. Good morning. My name is Shelly, and girls, this tutorial is going to blow your mind. I cannot wait to show you. I've been using this trick for a couple weeks, and it is really making a big difference. I love, love, love this under eye for experienced lines. Now, ladies, the aging process is going to happen whether we want to admit to it, whatever, it's happening. So Shelly's here to help you with that, with some beauty tips and tricks. And my name is Shelly. Welcome, welcome. I am a unique presenter. I am using all unique products, and I have tutorials all the time to show you ladies the best tips and tricks that I know for around the age group. Now, ladies, you 30-year-olds, you start the process of some of these little lines going through here. So women actually starting at the age of 30 on up, okay? So, yes, I have daughters. One is 30, and I tell her, you girls are never too young to start taking care of your skin. Your skin is huge. It's your biggest organ, and you want to take care of it. Trust me, you will thank mom when you get to 50. Okay, so, all right, ladies, so let's get started. First of all, welcome, welcome. And if you're a first-time viewer, if you could put a number 1 down below so that way I know you are a first-time viewer and I can shout you out and reach out to you. If you are a recurring viewer, thank you, ladies. I appreciate you. You are the ones that keeps me going and supporting my business. Absolutely. Love, love, love you. And if you don't mind hitting that share button, trust me, there's women all the time. We may not say it, but we're always looking for that beauty hack that's going to make our skin look even better. Now, I know we all love, and you should love the skin that you're in, but there is nothing wrong with enhancing that beauty if it's going to make you feel beautiful, okay? So, also, if you hit that, tap the screen and hit follow, you will see all my beauty tips and tricks from this point forward. So, happy Friday. Okay, so ladies, I have put everything onto my face, okay, except for taking care of right underneath here. All right, so I actually should have brought a mirror, and I will grab it right here. I have a mirror here. Okay, so I went on ahead, put my foundation, my pressed powder, everything on my face, but underneath here. Okay, so let me show you ladies what I have been doing for the last couple weeks. Okay, so I am going to use our Skin Perfecting Concealer, and I'm also going to use our Instant Lifting Beauty Serum, and I'm going to pair these two together, okay? So normally I would have, in past videos, is put my foundation all the way up to my lash line. Now I basically put my foundation all around except leaving this area nice and clean. Right now, the only thing that I have underneath this area is, number 1, you should always, always moisturize, because the older that you get, your skin may have been oily when you were younger, but as you age, your skin does tend to become more drier. Okay, so you want to always, always moisturize your skin. I moisturize it in the evening before I go to bed, and I moisturize it after I get out of the shower. It's like it's daily glass of water, because number 1, it's going to plump up your skin. You know, just like with a sponge or whatever, when you add water to it, it becomes fuller. Well, it's the same thing with your skin. If it's dry and it's, you know, dehydrated, it's going to look more flat. So you start moisturizing it, and I mean moisturize it, girls. Do not hesitate on adding more. And it's just going to become a natural plumper for your skin, okay? Now, then the second thing that I put on is face primer. I put that all over my face. And what primer is going to do is serve as a barrier between your cosmetics and your skin to help prevent cosmetics getting down into these little experienced lines. Now, ladies, like I said, roughly around 30, you might start noticing a few little lines. When you hit 40, that's when everything starts slouching, going downward. More lines. Lines are good though, girls, because that means you're experienced. You've been through experiences, right? When you're 50, okay, it's now to take control, okay? Start helping, figuring out how you can maneuver around these things, okay? All right, so I've got lines that goes this direction. I've got lines that goes downward. So what I've done, like I said, I've got my moisturizer on. I've got my primer on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Skin Perfecting Concealer and I'm going to brighten underneath my eyes, okay? Now some ladies, if you have big bags, okay, puffiness, I would recommend that you go with your regular color with your foundation. And ladies, if you have questions, don't hesitate to comment below and I will answer those as we go. So if you are looking for just a good coverage for sun damage, for rosacea, for age spots, putting underneath your concealer, putting this on first, or if you have a lot, you can also mix it with your foundation, okay? But always go with your same foundation color. Now, if you're going for brightness underneath your eyes, so that way you may not look as tired, you have dark circles, and you just want to, you know, just kind of kick it up to look more awake and more bright, just to kind of go with that personality that you got, just, you know, va-voom. You want to go a few shades lighter, okay? So I've got a little bit, if you can even see that. This right here has lasted me a year. Girls, it's a little tube, but it's a powerful tube. Okay, then what I'm going to do, now here is where the power comes in. This is our Beauty Uplifting Serum, okay? And it has a little pump. All right, it's just kind of like a creamy. All right, we're almost out. We've got to, and trust me, Shelly has a backup. So I'm going to swipe a little bit here on the side, all right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to mix up this concoction, all right? Now this Beauty Lifting Serum is a lifting serum that you want to put on your fine lines and wrinkles, and you will start noticing a difference pretty much within a few seconds, and it dries really quick. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm not smearing, ladies. I'm dabbing. I'm patting. Pat is your best friend. Dabbing. All right, so, and like I said, this dries pretty quickly. Now, when you're going to conceal, you want to put the heavier portion here, okay? Because this is usually where your dark circles begin, and they're the darkest. Out here is really not important to conceal. And out here is where your fine lines and wrinkles are, all right? So you just want to kind of pat and fan that upward, all right? Now what we're going to do, well, actually we're going to go ahead and put, because girls, we don't waste anything. We're going to put a little bit here on our Cupid's bow. We're going to put a little bit around here on our nose, because as we age, some capillaries may show up a little bit more. We're going to highlight anywhere where the natural sunlight is going to hit your face, okay? We want to do a brow lift here this morning, so we're going to put it up here around our brows. And then you're also going to put right here, all right, because we want to draw light to the face in the front, shadows in the back, okay? Now, I know this looks a little scary. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a damp, not saturated, a very damp blending bud. Now, girls, we have these on my website, but you can also, you know, just get those little squares at Walmart, at Target. But basically what we are doing is we're pressing this into our skin. We're not smearing. Smearing just moves it around onto your face. So what you want to do is you just want to press it into your skin. Okay, now remember, you have your primer on, so that's serving as a barrier too. All right, now look, do you see the difference here, ladies? You see a lot more brighter, a lot more awake. And like I said, If you're just going for coverage, you can go with the same color as your foundation. But if you're going for a more of a awake look, take your concealer a couple shades lighter. All right, now that we've got this on, now like I said, this instant lifting serum dries pretty quickly, okay? And you're going to start feeling it. And ladies, when you rub and you dab, you always want to use your ring finger because that is the lightest touch. And around here is the thinnest skin on your face, okay? So you want to take it very delicately. All right, now, I'm just going to kind of make sure that I've got, because right here is a very dark part, and sometimes a lot of ladies miss that, okay? So you want to dab up in here, get nice, good coverage, and you can take it down through your nose too. This again, I've already contoured, but, and up through here, you can feel the instant lift working. And sometimes I would just kind of hold this up a little bit just to give it a natural brow lift. Now ladies, this will work up to 8 hours, okay? Thank you, Tracy. This will work up to 8 hours. Now, it's a temporary, but here's for you 30-year-olds. This is anti-aging, so it's helping prevent. We do want experience lines because, ladies, at 50, we don't want to walk around looking like, I mean, seriously. You do want some experience lines, but at 30, if you start this, you're not going to have as predominant, lines. So just kind of take your time working this into your skin. Okay, now, what I always do is I always set my makeup. So when I put on my foundation this morning, this is the brush that I used, okay? So you can, instead of packing more powder, because girls, we know powders cannot be our friend when it comes to these lines. We want to keep it out, okay? So what I will do too, once this is settled, all right, I will kind of go like this and then blend in those lines to see if anything has settled in there, okay? If you just kind of, like that emoji, because I can see, if I go like this, you can see them. But if you're taking care of it right away throughout the day, it's less likely to settle in there, okay? And again, remember, you want this to be a little bit damp. Okay, now that we've taken care of that, I will take a pressed powder, again, a couple shades lighter, but I'm going to do it very, very lightly. Or you can just take whatever residue that you had here on your, because girls, you don't want to pack this on. Now at 20, 30-year-old, when they do the baking and things like that, it works for them. But when we get up to the age that we are, because I'll have ladies say, Shelly, this is really pretty, it doesn't have to be. It's keep the powders away from here, do this delicately, and put the powders everywhere else. And look how much better that looks. Okay, so I'm just going to barely put anything on here. And I'm just going to tap it right underneath it just to set that concealer. Okay? Now, you want to keep this light all through here. Okay, so that way when you hit the light, now look, when you shade around through here, it does what it needs to do. And when you keep it light, it's going to make your face more awake. It's going to make it more shapely. And this trick, girls, trust me, it works. This is a lifting serum. If you just, okay, so I put this on at night too. So at night, because that's 8 hours, and then when I put it on in the morning, that's 16. This stuff is really working pretty much all day for me. So at night, I put, my regular nighttime skincare, which I can show you girls again later this week. And I will take my ring finger and really work it into these. And instantly, you feel a tightening on your skin. And what I'll do is when I apply it, even in the morning when I apply it with my concealer, I will just gently lift it until it's completely dry, okay? And trust me, you will notice a difference in your skin. Okay, so that is my beauty hack for today. These two products is an amazing duo. This is our Skin Perfecting Concealer. Again, if you're wanting to just color cover age spots, dark, not necessarily, I don't want to say dark circles, age spots, coverage, really good coverage, you know, if you have rosacea, freckles, you know, just problem areas, go with your normal foundation color. And girls, if you need matched, just comment below or send me a message and I can do that with a couple questions. If you're wanting to brighten underneath your eye, like what I have, see, it just makes everything just more brighter and more awake, then you'll want to go a couple shades lighter. Pair it with this Instant Beauty Serum, and girls, you are going to feel like you have a facelift going on, seriously. And you're going to notice you're not getting anything. I don't want to say anything because I want to be very truthful with you girls, but you're going to see much less settling down into your fine lines and wrinkles. All right. And also don't forget about these areas here, because as we age, ladies, you start getting these lines here, and as we age, they're only going to get deeper. So at nighttime, I will put it around here, around my mouth, on with this and my beauty serum, because I do not want these getting more feathered out, because it will happen if you don't take care of your skin, okay? All right, girls, go out, have a great Friday, and if you don't mind hitting that share button, I guarantee you have girlfriends from the age of 30 to the age of 80 that would love to see this video. All right, I will put my website down in the comments, and if you got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Have a great day.